Werk-Brau, a fourth generation family-owned company. We really enjoy being involved from an end user perspective. Any sort of really unique application, we encourage the dealer to get us involved, and we're happy to go out and come up with that custom solution that makes that machine perform just a little bit better, makes that end user a little bit more efficient, and ultimately a little bit more profitable. Then it's a win-win for everybody.
Werk-Brau has become one of those partners that allows us to work together in providing solutions, and that's really what we sell is solutions at the end of the day.
This specific use case, the end user Monarch, is one of the biggest limestone quarry and cement producers in the country, and they run a lot of the John Deere 944 loaders.
I would imagine we probably have in excess of 40 just rubber tire loaders, let alone everything else.
So they had a new 944P, and they wanted to maximize production to get as much limestone through their crushers as they can. They've had a couple issues where they had previous bucket failures because they're running these machines all day, every day, and they really needed an attachment manufacturer that understood how important it is that that bucket holds up in that type of an environment. So there's a lot of things to consider. Some of the specific challenges would be the width. We had to make sure we can stay within that constraint of the hopper to not allow for any sort of overspill, but also make sure we can cover the width of the tires for that machine. And when you've got 10 yards of limestone, it's important to have a bucket that's the perfect weight, but also enough flexibility to allow that bucket to deflect and linkage when it's getting put to good use. One of the customer complaints about the previous buckets they had was that it was rocking back and forth a lot while they were tracking with a full load. So we had to make sure we could reduce the weight by also accounting for using the right material and enough material in those key wear areas to where the bucket lasts a long time and holds up in that environment, but the operator is not rocking back and forth all the time.
We can run a lighter Werk-Brau bucket that will have a better survivability in harsh environments than a lot of competitive brands.
When they're driving through a dusty quarry, it's pretty important to have high visibility, and we're able to maximize that as well with our integrated spill guard, where they can still see the corners of that bucket when it's rolled back and in that tracking positions. We made sure we used the John Deere specific bolt-on cutting edge. Murphy Tractor, as the John Deere dealer, is able to support them with that specific part. Murphy Tractor, they really do involve us as their product expert.
It is very nice is their willingness to allow us to bring customers to the factory to see how they actually build their product. As a John Deere dealer, we're used to not being the cheapest. Werk-Brau is not the cheapest, but we're selling quality. And so being able to see that firsthand is a huge asset.
We don't buy based on low bid. We buy based on best value. Price certainly is a component of that, but quality, efficiency, durability, warranty, those are things we look for.
So for any additional information, feel free to check out our website or reach out to your local dealer today.